Hi, my name is Ali Osman. I'm studying computer science in software engineering major.
Hello, assalamu alaikum. My name is Omar Saleh Muhammad and I am software engineering student.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Abdul Ghani and I'm a software engineering student.
Hello everyone, my name is Rajiv and currently I'm pursuing my studies in cybersecurity. I'll be presenting about the history and releases of Fedora Linux. The current developer for the Fedora Linux kernel is Linus Torvalds. Fedora Linux was launched in the year 2003. Fedora Linux is a Linux distribution developed by the Fedora project, which is sponsored primarily by the Red Hat community. Fedora Linux was launched when Red Hat Linux discontinued its development. Fedora Linux was to be distributed to the community. Fedora Linux, known as Fedora Core before Fedora 7, based on the two software repositories that are Core and Extras. Fedora Core repository contains all the base packages which required by the operating system together with other packages that were distributed along providing the installation of CD and DVDs, and was maintained only by the Red Hat developers. Whereas the Fedora Extras repository, which is the second repository that had been included since Fedora Core 3, was maintained by the community and was not distributed along with the installation of CD and DVDs. Fedora releases. The first set of Fedora releases, known as Fedora Core 1 to 4, was launched within the period 2003 to 2005, followed by the Fedora Core 5 to 6 set in the year 2006 and Fedora 7 in the year 2007. Those versions, however, are no longer supported by the Fedora project. The following Fedora versions, Fedora 8 introduced in 2007, Fedora 9 released in the spring of 2008, and Fedora 10 launched at the end of 2008, are all officially supported by the Fedora project. The latest of them, Fedora 10, named Cambridge, features a whole new set of innovative characteristics such as Solar, artwork, faster startup with Plymouth, web-based packages installer, extension for file system support, Sugar desktop environment, and many others. That's all from me. Thank you very much.
Hello, I'm Darendra, and today in this video we'll be talking about Fedora and open source software. The Fedora project is famous for being backed up by an ever-increasing community of both advanced and technical inexperienced supporters from around the world who keep creating innovative free open source software for Fedora users. Moreover, all new features released by the Fedora community can be easily incorporated into any other Linux distribution. This high productivity makes Fedora a factory for free open source software innovations where everyone could make a contribution as a volunteer worker. Next, it is well-established practice of the Fedora developers to distribute all software fixes and innovations by making upstream changes. This makes it possible for any updates to be instantly available to all Linux distributions that already uses Fedora features. For example, a very successful open software uses releases under the Fedora project includes Netcode Manager, PolicyKit, FreeIPA, CLinux, HAL, Dbus, and Pulse Audio. The flexible capabilities of Fedora also makes it easy for everyone to create their own Linux-based distribution. This can be done by means of Fedora's set of spinning tools, allowing individuals to quickly select the desired package and create live images for CD, DVD, or USB, or installation disk. This has helped many of the official Fedora versions such as Fedora Electronic Lab and Fedora Xfce Spin evolve.
Fedora and security. Just as all Linux distribution, Fedora is focused on security, unlike Ubuntu, which is another very popular Linux distribution based on Debian. In Fedora, there is a firewall from the beginning and can be easily configured by using terminal or geographical interface. Fedora also is one of the main promoters for SE Linux, which stands for Security Enhanced Linux. A feature which implements security policies which are missing from the most Linux-based distribution. And additionally, Fedora comes with the server custom security enhancements, which is driven from its connection with the Red Hat's Enterprise Linux. This makes Fedora a very popular choice for web server, and Fedora also is the operating system for Linus Torvalds, the creator of Linux kernel, and it's used as operating system for NASA systems and supercomputers such as Roadrunner. Fedora is one of the best distributions regarding to the user interface. It has one of the most interactive and responsive UI compared to other distributions. It allows you to customize your desktop to meet with your needs and allowing you to own your computer. Fedora also comes with the system owned, which will intelligently predict and try to prevent out of memory situation before they happen. This will prevent your computer from lagging when there is shortage of RAM, resulting in a smoother user experience, especially in older PC, which make it one of the best distribution compared to others.
What makes Fedora a very special operating system compared to the others is its features. Now I'm going to mention some of the features of Fedora operating system. The first one is Fedora supports many architectures. Fedora operating system is a very simple and easy to use and set up, and that's one of the reasons why is it considered one of the most common used Linux distributions. Fedora operating system is a very reliable and suitable, and it's considered a lightweight operating system. It has a great uptime with fast response speed, and it offers many of the graphical tools. Fedora operating system is updated automatically. Fedora comes with many pre-installed software and tools such as internet browser, pre-installed games, and programming language support, and much more. Fedora updates the security patches very frequently. It enhances the security inside the operating system, and it provides a unique security features. Fedora operating system, as we know, is an open source operating system, and this is the essential features that distinguish Fedora from other operating systems. Fedora also has a very attractive interface. The operating system enhances internet speed. Fedora operating system offers live mode tools. Fedora server is a flexible and effective operating system. It gives you a complete control over your infrastructure and services. Fedora operating system has good multimedia and gaming capabilities. You will find all the media tools like Kodia and VLC to get the most of your videos. On the gaming front, you will always have the latest drivers on Fedora, along with Steam and Looters. Fedora operating system is suitable for almost any task you may have in your computer, but it is intended for desktop. Fedora uses the GNOME desktop environment, which provides an extremely smooth and well integrated experience because it includes the latest software. You will always have new and exciting features on your desktop by using Fedora, and it is packed with tools for both system admins and developers, so it's no surprise that they gravitate toward it. Fedora is actually one of the best commercially supported distributions, so you will not have a problem getting programs like Slack, Spotify, and Google Chromes. Fedora operating system is known for focusing on the latest technology and innovations, unlike other operating systems.
Software freedom and open source philosophy. The Fedora operating system has a strong stance on open source and software freedom. The project refuses to include any program that does not match any of their development philosophy. Therefore, the Fedora operating system is one of the favorite among Linux users who want the operating system to respect their open source, large selection, and software available. Software availability on Linux is something the community has dealt with for years, and many of Linux users are frustrated because they cannot access the program that they need. With Fedora Linux, you won't run into any problems finding the program you rely on, because users have access to some of the most extensive archive and free open source software in the Linux community. It has a variety of different spins. First, what are spins? Well, the default desktop environment for Fedora is GNOME, but if you preferred an alternative desktop environment such as KDE Plasma or XFCE, you can download a spin for that alternative desktop environment and use it to install Fedora pre-configured and for the desktop environment of your choice. And one of the biggest strengths of Fedora and top reason to use it that it has a large variety of spins available to users. These spins are alternate version of Fedora Linux with different desktop and default programs. They've got everything from GNOME, the default one, to KDE Plasma and XFCE and many others. And the strengths of Fedora spins that are the desktop are vanilla. You won't get any overly customized desktop environment that is hard to use and get around it, which everyone can appreciate it. One of the largest Linux distributions, second only to Ubuntu, and a lot of people are aware of it, and because of that a vast community has appeared online over the years, and Fedora community users have accessed online to dozens of users to help them with their issues while using the operating system. With Fedora Linux, you are getting a lot of impressive technology, new features, and steady updates, but you're also getting a peace of mind that Fedora will never go away thanks to the full backing of Fedora parent company, Red Hat, one of the biggest movers of Fedora Linux platform.